What's going on, Tigarara? Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Also, MC Moore, thank you for the follow as well. We're going to cut over to a desk scene here. Get you guys some wonderful gameplay going in a minute. Welcome to the Element of Surprise Network Creative Showdowns. We got an awesome show for you today. I'm Dam.
I'm Please Work 123.
And we're going to be starting today off with some Slay Load. I hope you guys enjoy this first game that we got here. This is made by Please Work 123 and myself. We did have some help. Shout out to Just Kamui, Axel Kepek, and Driz for helping us with the detailing and mechanics on this. We got some awesome players in here. Shout out to Ginger J. He's also streaming right now, so if you can, go check out his Twitch. It's GingerJ91. Go give him a follow. He deserves it. Another quick shout out. We got Andy Borst in here. He has a creator code you can use. I think I don't know. Ginger J's creator code is GingerJ91 as well, so you can go ahead and use his creator code. Help support him in the item shop. And you can also support Andy Borst with code ABIZZLE5. Just a quick shout out to them. Let's go ahead and get this game started here. I think we are about ready. Yo, Husey, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Let's go ahead and start the game. We're going to get our spectating cameras in place. Once we've got our spectating cameras in place, then we will go ahead and cut over to some gameplay footage for you guys. Alright, cutting back over to the desk. We have our spectating cameras in place. I think we can go ahead and give our players a go-ahead.
We indeed do.
Let's cut over to some gameplay footage. Alright. Our players are good to go.
And ladies and gentlemen, this week's EOS Showdown has begun. We got fighting already, as you can see. Payloads being pushed. Exactly what we're looking for in the online gaming community on Fortnite. In creative on Fortnite. Looks like we got some uncontested pushing here on the payload. Once again, that defensive team, that defending team opting to stand back and try and put bullets down onto the pushers, which is a very ineffective strategy because bullets do not contest the payload.
Yeah, we really need to see Team 2 getting up there and contesting. At this point, Team 1 is about to push Team 2's spawns back.
And finally, Team 2 getting down onto that payload for some contest. They take down the Team 1 players in a nice little defensive stand. But the Team 1 players jumping right back into it and getting eliminated, running in one by one, which is something we saw last week. And we've learned does not work on this first turn. There's another one by one, and that's 4 deaths in a row for Team 1 pushing.
We see Team 1 really working strategically here together. Definitely trying to get the high ground. We see Andy Borst pushing up on the left. Andy Borst goes down.
It's a tough little area here to push at the beginning around this bend for Team 1, the pushing team coming out of Santa's workshop. And it seems like the inclination is to go push in one by one, but we have a rogue player coming in.
Andy!
Team 2 not getting on it in time and taking a player down while pushing the payload, single-handedly getting 2 points, and it took the courage of Andy Borst to get his team going. They go down, but able to get 2 nice little pushes there on the payload. Some good play by Andy Borst. An objective and team player in the EOS Showdown.
Andy getting back up there on the payload, but he gets contested. Andy eliminated. Looks like we got Blackheart Hero.
Some awesome. Good teamwork by Team 2, the defending team, all on the objective. They know what the objective is. Shooting together, teamwork. They take a couple down, but Andy Borst coming in fast, takes down that last Team 2 player, and continues to push the payload. Very good play by Andy Borst on Team 1 so far. It looks like he's almost single-handedly getting his team objectives and sleigh load pushes. He goes down, but able to get a couple advances again by himself.
You know, there's not a lot of cover here
on the point
in this area on the map. Let's cut over to an aerial cam for Team 1, and for Team 2, excuse me.
We are at 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. There's 5 minutes left. It is possible to get to the end, but Team 1 is going to have to pick it up at this point in the game. We are halfway through the match based on time.
Team 1
good
keeps getting eliminated.
Defense here by Team 2 so far, and it looks like Andy Borst on Team 1 is really the only player on that team with a mind for what the objective is. It's going to take some better teamwork by Team 1 to get the payload going here, guys. But as you can see right there on the point, we have all players on Team 2 on the point together, all aiming down sights. Very aware. Good teamwork by Team 1. Sorry, Team 2. So far in this first round of sleigh load in the EOS Showdown. A Team 2 player taken out from long range. Once again, the roles have reversed, and Team 1 is now in the back trying to shoot down into the objective, and it is not an effective way because once again, bullets do not move the payload. Your actual body does.
See Andy Borst
as
up
we
there.
All know.
Tries to take the high ground up on the left side of the playing field here, but just gets eliminated. All 3 of them just spraying bullets up towards him. We need to see some teamwork from Team 1 in order for them to push up on this payload.
We are at 3 minutes and 15 seconds. I'm not sure even if you pushed uncontested from here, you'd be able to get to the end. It's going to be close if Team 1 wants to get to the end and at least push the payload a little bit further, because it's going to be very hard, I believe, to keep Team 2 from not pushing past where the point is now. We're going to need a little bit of an effort here at the end by Team 1, but it's tough due to the good defense that Team 2 is playing.
We see 2 players here. I cut down to 1 player. Andy Borst goes down. We do see some strategic gameplay here, though, where they're trying to possibly hide off, make Team 2 think that they're not there. Exactly what we see. They push down, cap the area.
Got a player coming in fast. He takes down a player, but then goes down himself. It looks like that was M. Seymour.
Oh, and they utilize that payload for some cover, but just not well enough. We got some really good players here on Team 2.
Another player going out into the middle of the lane by himself with 2 enemies right in front of him, and he goes down. Once again, a well-known bad strategy in not only Payload, but a lot of EOS maps. These maps are team-oriented. The players, there are some that know that, but new players are learning that.
You know, another thing here is if we have players in voice chat together, when they're able to communicate, we see their gameplay change, and they're able to find these little things and share that information with each other. And, sometimes we don't have that full communication, and that's all right, but it definitely goes to show in the gameplay. We had a little 3v3 action there. Doesn't do well enough. That could have been an essential elim there if they had gotten that just 2 seconds earlier.
Few eliminations here in short time span, but we still have no one on Team 1 on the point, and we have Team 2 on the point, and we do have Team 1 players on the point defending as they should be. Looks like we got Andy Boris running in, reckless abandon again, just trying to get the objective going. He does manage to get it forward one. We have 35 seconds left in the round, guys, and that, I think the effort's too little too late. Andy Boris' teammates just being a little bit too passive this round. We'll see if they can play the kind of defense that Team 1 did next round and stop that payload from getting to where it is now. But it's going to be tough.
See, Andy Boris here might be able to gain 19 points. Nope, he's not able to. Well, it looks like we're going to have Team 1 stuck with 18 points for this first round. But that's not to say that they can't, in the second round, hold Team 2 off and keep them pushed back just enough to maybe 17 points even, and that'll allow Team 1 to take that first round. Let's cut back to the desk for a quick second while we get our players in order. Alright, we almost have our players in order here, ready to start. Let's see, this is going to be the second round of Slay Load. First round went to Team 1 for 18 points, but we'll see if Team 2 can get past 18 points and take this game. Alright, let's go ahead and start the game, get our spectating cameras in place. You guys enjoying yourselves? You guys watching a good show here? What do you think's going to take this round? It sounds like we have players that are starting to fight already. Let's see if we can get some aerial footage up there. Alright, let's cut over to the gameplay. It looks like we got our spectating cameras in place.
And the fighting has begun in this second round. We got the defending team getting very aggressive, pushing right up on the pushing team, getting right in Santa's workshop, that opening entrance, and trying to shoot into it. Looks like that player went down though, and we do have former Team 2 players, which is the pushing team, pushing on the payload. But once again, we had someone on top of the cliffs here, and we have defending team players getting very aggressive here. Looks like it could be backfiring. That strategy is possible. It's been done in the past on Overwatch, and especially Team Fortress 2, the game that invented payload. But if you don't know how to hit your shots, that strategy will backfire on you, and it looks like it has. Team 1, the former Team 2, the pushing team, able to get some nice payload pushes right here.
Again, we see Team 1 not, contesting on this payload. The defending team, for some reason, they're just more focused on the gameplay aspect, trying to eliminate each other.
Yes, we have the defending team players. We're not finally getting a couple kills here and able to defend, but trickling in one by one, being very aggressive, not able to hit their shots. It's a bad, vicious circle, and that usually results in the other team getting the objective and moving forward. But looks like we got a nice little defensive stand here. We have someone on the point down there. Looks like it's Legendaria. Finally goes down, but nice defense by him. His teammates, though, opting to stay back once again and not get on the payload. Andy Boris, though, definitely a player that knows what the objectives are and how to play these game modes. Gets on that point. Gets into a little long-distance range with those Colt M4s. And finally, his teammates coming up to help him defend, and we might be finally seeing some good teamwork here by Team 2.
I gotta say, if they can hold this point off long enough, they could actually take this second round here.
It will require them, though, to hold about 3 points right here, guys. If they are not able to keep it within about 3 points, the pushing team, Team 1, will take this game, and they all go down right there. This might be it right here, guys. If Team 2 is not able to get back, and it doesn't look like they will, it looks like Team 1 is going to take this round and the first match on Slayload in today's EOS Showdown.
There it is. We see the 19th point, and that's technically the win of the game. But I do like to see how these games play out. So we're see.
We're going to give Team 1 a chance to get to the end if they can. For tradition's sake. Andy Boris running in there again with Reckless abandoned by himself, but he goes down. We got 2 Team 1 players on the point. One goes down long range, sniped by Ginger J. A nice shot there, but it is all too little too late. As we've said, Team 1 has already won the match on Slayload.
You know, it does give our players a little bit of an opportunity, though, to improve their gameplay skills here when they get to finish out these rounds. So I think it'll be nice to see this team, push all the way through. I want to give a quick shout out to Blackheart Hero for the host. Thank you. See the attacking team doing very
Andy
well.
Andy Boris running in again, but going down. And it does not seem like Team 2 is able to find a good team strategy. They continue to trickle in onto the point. They finally get together as 3 there, but they are going to have to work out that trickling problem they have that will work against them even in the EOS Wasteland, which is a more elimination-based game mode. These maps are very team-oriented, as we've said, which requires sticking together and team-based strategies.
We also have a payload malfunction here, which possibly could have been the reason that we saw Team 1 not run right back to the proper sleigh load. Maybe they tried to run over to this sleigh load and we just didn't see that on cameras. Hopefully that's not the case. We've got a double payload all the way across the sky. What does it mean? What does it mean?
Some good defense here by Team 2. Looks like they might finally have found a team strategy. It is too late. They've already lost, but it's good to see. Maybe they can continue this team play and momentum into the next match.
And it doesn't look like the payload is moving. Hopefully this is not bugged. If it is, we'll just go ahead and end the round. Fortunately, they won't be able to go all the way to the end. Let's see. See a few contesting here. I don't
Some serious shotgun battling going on the point. 2 players go down. 3, 4. 4-player exchange there. A 5th goes down.
It doesn't look like the payload is
actually. It looks like Legendaria had the last laugh in that exchange. And yes, it does look like we're having that same technical difficulty in this area with the payload. We do apologize about that, guys. We guarantee you we will get that ironed out.
Well, I guess that's a good enough time as any to end the game. Except for it doesn't look like we actually even have the option to end the game for some reason. There it is. We'll go ahead and end the game. Cut over to the scoreboard for you.
Congratulations to Team 1. They take the first round, first match of the EOS Showdown on sleigh load.
I'd just like to point out that we say Team 1, but they actually started off the game as Team 2. But just so you guys know at home, for those of you watching. Alright, let's get our players to go back to the hub while we get our next match loaded in. Cut over to the desk scene so you can see our wonderful faces. Andy Borst with the ginger power in the chat. You gotta love it. It appears that we're having a little bit of loading time error on one of these screens here, so we'll be right back with you guys on that. Alright, and we are back to the hub, finally. Alright, let's go over to EOS Wasteland. Let's cut back over to the desk again so you can see our wonderfully beautiful faces. We're going to go ahead and load up a different map here. It appears EOS Wasteland is actually... Let's go ahead and do some EOS Arena for this round. I think we're ready for another. Let's bring back some EOS Arena.
We're going back.
Our players ready over here, so
to the classics, guys. The original EOS Showdown map, the first ever. For those of you watching, maybe you're a first-time viewer or you have not seen the EOS Arena, a little rundown for you. It is a MOBA style map. League of Legends, Dota, that style map. 2 bases, 2 cores. Sentries in between each core on each team. And the objective is for the other team to take down the core of the enemy team, and that will win you the game. That is the objective. And we have 8 classes to choose from as well. View them as characters or legends, champions, whatever you want to call it, from the MOBAs of like Dota and League and Heroes of the Storm.
We're just gonna get our players here back to their respective teams. You know, one of my favorite MOBAs was Paragon. It's one of the MOBAs that really got me into MOBAs, and when I made this map, when I had the idea for this map and then we started working on it, it was based off of that. We started going for that Paragon vibe, and we got some other maps that are in the making that I think you guys really like in the future.
Absolutely. The third person behind the back MOBA like Paragon.
Alright, so please work. I just want to make sure that all of your cameras are set up. You're going to be on Team 2 for this game.
They are.
Alright, sweet. Just checking. Alright. Looks like we got some players who are reading the signs, so that's good. And I think we are going to be ready to start it. Hopefully everything runs smoothly. If it doesn't, we'll just go over to some EOS Wasteland. And get our spectating cameras into place. A lot of this is going to be aerial gameplay. We're having a bug that's happening right now where the third-person camera is spectating. We can't actually swap between different players, so it's a little unfortunate, but we're making do with what we got, so it's all you can do, right?
And it does not look like we have a third-person class. That is incorrect. In fact, do.
Alright, make sure you fly into the portal on the right, sir. Just want to make sure that we're all set up on the proper sides. And I'm going to go ahead and switch over to some aerial gameplay footage for you guys. If you can, please work. Just go ahead and let our players out when you're ready, when you're in place. Alright. We've got our aerial gameplay footage here for you.
And we have the EOS Arena match in today's EOS Showdown underway. We got players already running out into the lanes. And we cannot forget, we do not have third-person cams, so we will have to follow these players. Looks like we got someone already pushing top lane from Team 2, trying to get that first sentry down, but they go down to the sentry. Their teammate following up here, going through that jungle, realizing that the Braxis jungle objective is locked at the moment. And they just run in with reckless abandon and get absolutely demolished by the sentries. You can tell these are first-time EOS Arena players, guys. Do not sleep on these sentries. They will murk you in 1 second. Andy Borstow pushing down mid, knows exactly what he has to do. Not even taking cover and taking down those sentries. This right here, as you can see, an experienced player on the EOS arena. Takes a bit of damage there, but he manages to take down all of those first tier 1 sentries. Got another player running down mid here. Will he finally realize that he cannot take and face check 4 sentries without cover?
We got 2 players from Team 2
now
pushing through on Team 1. Andy Boris runs up, tries to help out his sentries. Taking
got
heavy
2
fire.
players with the same class fighting each other. He goes down using that slow firing unknown gun created and invented by Epic Games that looks like an AK but has the fire rate of an M1 Garand. And Andy Boris learning how hard it is to use that gun.
We see Ginger J pushing up over here. Gets eliminated from behind as they start to clear out those lane sentries. Our tier 1 sentries are taken out mid on Team 1.
Got a player using those jagged edges of the mid lane for cover. Takes a player down with that burst. That was M. Seymour. Some good play by here. And I believe this is a first time for him in the EOS arena. It looks like he already somewhat understands the objective here. Using that cover. Goes down, though, to Andy Borst. Playing the Turret Master class again, guys. A legend in the EOS arena on that Turret Master class.
Got some awesome footage of Ginger J here defending his objective device.
Some sniper smoke going out, hitting, looks like some trees and just ending up as balls in the air. A very interesting shot there of that sniper
strategy
smoke.
Here from Ginger J. Throws down his bubble shield, starts taking shots from mid, but those bullets are absolutely deflected by this shield. I haven't seen this gameplay yet used to defend the core in such a way. Just absolutely insane.
Very good gameplay here so far, guys, by both teams. For a 3-on-3, this is very high action. We usually don't see this level of play from a 3-on-3 in the EOS arena. And we have Andy Boris coming in full speed down mid again, trying to get rid of the rest of the turrets in mid, sentries in mid, and finally get up to that area. And it looks like actually most of the sentries were already taken down.
We see
Andy Boris running right by another player, getting some shots onto that core, but he goes down. Looks like a Team 2 player did not see Andy Boris there, and he ran right by him.
But it's not to
there
say that
is
they're
a
not
lot
also...
to take in here, guys, in the EOS arena. It's easy to miss objectives and things going on. There's a lot of multitasking going on, and that's what you expect out of a MOBA-style game.
Ginger J protecting his objective. He will not let his core go down. He is absolutely destroying anybody from Team 2 that comes over here. Again, using that bubble shield.
It does look like we are getting into about mid-game here, guys. Most of the sentries on both teams in mid are down, and we are at a point where each team are able to hit their enemy team's core.
Again,
players running by each other again, but it looks like we have a player finally realizing Andy Boris got by him, brings that shotgun out. Couple of players here fighting in mid. Andy Boris goes down, and it looks like we're gonna get a nice little push down mid here from Team 2. Will they be able to get far enough up into the core and finally get some damage on that enemy core? Got a Team 1 defender here. He goes down. Very good teamwork here by the Team 2 players. One of them goes down.
Team 2.
Very good teamwork here, and we got some first real substantial damage coming out on that Team 1 core.
Hopefully Ginger J can hold this down.
With the superb teamwork, guys. More damage going out on that core.
Ginger goes down.
Another teammate goes down. Serious damage coming out of it. It looks like they might be able to get this core down to halfway, and they do. Team 1 on tilt a little bit here, not knowing what to do, missing their shots. More damage going out. We are almost under halfway on that core. Very good play by Team 2 there, and Team 1 having a hard time defending. It is very hard to defend sometimes in this game mode when you're panicking and your core is being hit. Bad decisions could be made. But that's what it's all about, guys. That's what we're bringing to you as the viewer. Drama
Andy
right
Borst
here in the
taking some
EOS
cover.
Showdown.
All 3 players from Team 2 run right past Andy Borst. He's able to sneak over to the Team 2 core. Andy gonna be able to put some serious damage out here. But that's not to say that
Team 1 player throwing down that bubble shield again, a good strategy. We got some turret bottle rockets coming out. Misfired, though, going in the wrong direction. Looks like one slightly aimed correctly, and more damage goes out on that core.
Andy
We are
Borst
actually
goes down
not
on
quite
Team 2
halfway, even though that UI graphic looks like it is for some odd reason. We are not quite halfway.
Some smokes go out on Team 1 side.
Team 1 players rushing down mid. Reckless abandon rushing once again. Looks like acts of desperation here, but that usually will not get you far here on the EOS Arena. It doesn't, and we got those Team 2 players back up on the core again inside sniper smoke, but we do have damage coming out on that core, and we're finally under halfway on that core, guys. Heavy damage coming out on it.
We've lost a gameplay footage
We
on one of our
have
Discords.
more technical difficulties coming at you live from Discord, guys. Let's give it up for Discord.
Team 1 core down to 5,000 health. Can Ginger J hold it off? We see our player from Team 2 taking some cover. Ginger putting some serious damage out here.
And it looks like the story of the day, guys, for Team 1 is just the lack of shot hitting. For the most part, they have a team strategy and identity, but it just looks like when push came to shove, they were not able to hit shots, at least in that first sleigh load and in this round. If there's any game mode that you can come back in, it is this game mode, a MOBA on EOS Arena.
Andy Borst runs right past 2 players. One being his
hitting
teammate.
His turret, opting to try and just play the backdoor strategy, run down mid, maybe see damage out.
We're down to 3,000 health.
But it doesn't look
Smoke
like it's going to
goes
work
out.
for him. Bottle rockets coming out and pickaxing on that core. This might be the last push here, guys, by Team 2. Looks like it will be. 500 health, 400. Will they be able to finish it off?
471. Ginger defends. Looks like we're taking some damage on the Team 2 core.
Andy
Possibly
Borst with
bottle
the
rockets.
backdoor strategy. Looks like it might have worked out for him.
He goes down. We
He
see our
goes
players
down.
from Team 2 pushing through.
And at this point, guys, it looks like we just need a couple of hits, even by some bullets on that Team 1 core, and this round will be over.
Incredible teamwork here by Team 1.
Doing everything they can. We got 2 bubble shields out.
They actually just
Finally,
used
Team 1
both of
hitting their shots, able to
consumables.
defend. But it looks like it might be too little too late. Those Team 2 players coming in full
And there it
speed,
is.
and that core does go down. Team 2 takes the first round on the EOS Arena.
All right, let's cut back to the desk. We're going to get our players switching teams here.
You know, health-wise in the core in that round, it wasn't close, but you can see what kind of action and drama this game mode and this map brings into the EOS Arena, the EOS Showdown. And that's why we play it. Anything that caught your eye there in that round, aw damn.
I really saw some really great gameplay there. I'm going to say really again because I really think that was an awesome play by Andy Borst and Ginger J. They utilized both of their consumables together to actually get an elimination. They threw down a bubble shield, and then inside the bubble shield, they threw down bottle rockets, which is it's an insane strategy because when you think about it, those bottle rockets, when they land, start throwing off damage. But they also have a certain range on them. So when, we see that, they actually utilized both of their consumables to shorten the range on those bottle rockets, and they got an elim with it. And I think that was
using the inside of those bubbles to trigger the bottle rockets, trap the player inside the bubble, and kill them with a bottle rocket explosion. It is something we've never seen, and we like to see it. We still don't know all the strategies possible on this map that we created, and you're here, ladies and gentlemen, watching it, experiencing it for the first time with us. Gotta love it.
All right, let's see. We got both of our spectating cameras on Team 1 on your end. And I have both of my spectating cameras on Team 2 over here. We should be ready to go.
I am on Team 2, which is fine.
You should switch over to Team 1.
Why?
You're on Team 1's side now. You're going to be spectating that team.
We're going with a new spectating strategy here, guys.
The
interesting
oldest
change of
spectating
pace.
strategy we've ever used on this arena. We just haven't done it in so long, so we're not used to it. Let's go ahead and start the game. Looks like all of our players are on the proper teams.
We're opting to use the sleigh load spectating cam strategy here, guys.
Alright, we're getting our cams in place. All right. We've got our spectating cameras in place. We are ready to go. Let's go ahead and release our players. We're gonna go to the other side. All right, our players are released. See some great shots coming out from Andy Borst here. Doesn't get the elim, but he's trying to defend against his player who impulsed up and took him out.
We got a team something player, which I do not know now, shooting these mid sentries from behind the cover there, understanding this game mode finally, knowing what it takes to get down mid and kill those sentries, knowing that they will kill you without cover. Some sniper smoke coming in though.
The jungles have just opened up, so those Baron and Braxis can be attacked now. Players can actually earn more wood for their mid-game boost ammo. See our players on the Team 2 side. They've cleared out the Tier 1 sentries in mid. Utilizing the shield bubble right outside of the turrets. We see Team 1 pushing through. Andy Borst firing heavy fire with that turret masterclass. But that shield bubble, we see Team 1 already attacking Team 2's core 3 minutes into the game. We're down to 1,500 health. 2 players from Team 2. From Team 1 pushing on the Team 2 core. See damage going out. Andy Borst tries to defend. Gets eliminated. We're down to 10,000 health. This might be one of the fastest games I think I've seen on the Element of Surprise arena.
We may have lost a player on that other team, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to figure it out right now. It could be one of the reasons why this team is dominating so hard in this round. We are down to less than a third health on that core, but it's sad to see that it may be because of a lost player.
It is unfortunate.
It has been confirmed we have a 2v3. We have the players here trying everything they can, trying to work together, but it looks like they, at the very best, will only be able to defend. They will not be able to leave their base and push to do damage to the enemy team core, and it is certain death for this team. This game mode is very unforgiving for having a player down. For anyone out there who has played Dota or League in the past, they know 4v5s are, as I've said, certain loss and certain death for the team disadvantaged. That core down to 200 health, 0 health. That round ends. And I believe that would end it.
That would end the game for that round. And this loss of a player, unfortunately, unless we can replace that player right now, looks like we're going to possibly have to end the Creative Showdowns for today. Let's see if we can get Foxy in here. Typing behind the desk here. You guys can't see it, but we have incredible setups back here. You know, our cameras are way out in the distance in the studio. You guys are out there looking at us here in front of the EOS arena. Okay. Sending out a message to Foxy. Let's whip up some things here. Alright, we're going to try and replace a player here midstream. Let's see if this happens. It looks like Ginger might be able to invite somebody here. We are going to go back to the hub. Unless you guys want to run that again, but with a 3v3, a full 3v3. Let's see. We'll be right back after this message. Alright, guys, we're back. Looks like we got another person on this game. We're going to go ahead and switch it up. I think we should switch over to EOS Wasteland. Let's get our players to go back to the hub. Hopefully... Yep, my island is still in here, so we'll be able to do this. Perfect. Set the portal. Do a little emote. See if we can get some people to follow over here. A little spring-loaded action, you know? Alright.
No, it looks like we found our extra, our +1.
Yeah, thank you though, Tigaria.
Tiger aura. Thank you though.
Yeah, is it tiger aura? Like an aura of a tiger? I'm curious. I want to know. Alright, make sure you switch over to Team 2, please work. Get all of our players to switch over to their initial teams. Alright. Get our players into position here. Once they're all on their proper teams, we'll start the game. Looks like somebody's still joining in. Alright, quick rundown for this game mode. This is the EOS Wasteland. We built this game mode an hour and a half to 2 hours before we had an EOS Showdown one day, one of these Creative Showdowns. And it's a kill confirmed, or elim confirmed as we like to call it. You can run up, grab the coins to either confirm or deny the elimination after it has been had. Alright, looks like our players are in position. Should be able to start it. Alright. Alright guys, we're back. We're going to go ahead and fly through this portal and let our players... Sorry, it looks like we don't have an aerial cam. We only have third-person cams. Alright. Alright, sorry for the delay, guys. We're going to start it up here right now. Cut over to some aerial gameplay footage. Alright, and our players should be able to fight now if we could just go ahead and let them know.
A gameplay has begun here in the EOS Wasteland. Kills already coming out. Team 2 gets 2 kills right out of the gates. Got that top-down view of the game right there, as you guys can see. Quite a bit of fighting going on. M. Seymour here with a double kill. Finally gets killed by Warrior, a new player, Warrior 54321. Gets a no-scope at Car 98 kill on him. More fighting going on here. And Tiger Aura taking 2 down. And confirming those kills. Team 2 out to a 300-point lead. Looks like Tiger Aura here coming out of the gates with some serious kills. Him and M. Seymour being on the same team, and hopefully we don't have another lopsided game here, guys. But Tiger Aura and M. Seymour absolutely dominating, and maybe should not have been on the same team. Lesson learned. M. Seymour continuing a kill streak on about a 4-kill streak here. And putting his team out to now a 800-point lead. Throwing out a Car 98 shot, but he misses some shots and goes down to Warrior 5321. We're on board someone here. It looks like that was Andy Boris, not able to hit his shots. He goes down. Blackheart Hero with a double kill there. Nice combo transition from M4 to shotgun. Double kill. M. Seymour taking one down, and then Blackheart Hero goes down. We are out to a 1,000-point lead by Team 1. As you've seen, Blackheart Hero making big improvements from last week, and even more this week, playing very good. And now placed with 2 other very good players. And as you see, this point lead is the result of that. Couple of confirms here. Kills. M. Seymour. Another kill for M. Seymour. 2 kills in a row. M. Seymour missing a couple shotgun shots here, but bailed out by Tiger Aura. Tiger Aura with a double kill. That's 4 kills in a row. 1,200-point lead now by Team 2 with Tiger Aura, Seymour, and Blackheart Hero. Tiger Aura taking another one down. That's 4 for Tiger Aura. And Team 2 just continues to expand that league. Team 1 trickling in. The trickle-in bad strategy we've talked about in the past here happening. It is a devastating strategy to take in the EOS Showdown, guys. You see the results of what happens. We're talking about blowout rounds. Tiger Aura taking more players down, but Ginger J with a double kill. Trying to make a little bit of a comeback here. Is not able to, though. A nice shotgun there by Blackheart Hero, taking Ginger J down after the double kill. Finding another player. He's shotgun. Tiger Aura with a double kill again, getting those confirms. And we are now at a 1,500-point lead for Team 2.
You see a lot of strategy here. Players realizing that they have a teammate close, and rather than, sticking into the little 1v1 that they're at, they actually run towards their teammate and lure that 1v1 into a 2v1. A lot of great gameplay here.
Tiger Aura and MC Moore taking more players down, expanding that lead even more. The lead continues to grow as the round goes on. Not something we like to see in the EOS Showdown. We like close games, but hey, it happens sometimes. We still got a lot of action, a lot of kills going on. Couple kills by Team 1 there. Andy Boris and Warrior. Will they be able to continue it? Does not look like it. Warrior goes down. Ginger J coming in, though, and taking down MC Moore. Andy Borst again, a little bit of a resurgence here by Team 1. But Tiger... No, Andy Borst with another kill, taking down Tiger Aura. But Blackheart Hero coming in and avenging the death of Tiger Aura. Uh-oh, we had Warrior finding himself in a 2v1 situation, not realizing what he was running into and going down. A lot of exchanges there, about 4 exchange deaths. But we are almost out, regretfully, to a 2,000 point lead for Team 2. Team 1 turning it on a little bit here at the end of the round, but Team 2 just needing about 700 more points to end and win this round.
We see a nice sweep here from Team 2.
Seymour, though, with a double kill. Will he get a triple? Nice shotgun, 85 damage on a player. Blackheart Hero, though, able to take those 2 down. But Warrior coming in with the triple kill. Play of the game for Warrior. Little bit, well...
Gets that 4th kill.
Yeah, 4th kill. Slight resurgence by Team 2, able to slightly close that gap. But Blackheart Hero coming in. And Tiger Aura somehow managing to kill himself. Nice shotgun play by Ginger J there and takes down MC Moore on a 1v1. And we have a player respawned in the starting area. But that does not matter. The round ends. Team 2 winning that first round.
A lot of great gameplay that game. I'd like to see, maybe if a player didn't go over into the spectating area, what the other team might have been able to do, having that extra player to eliminate there. Let's cut over to the desk in the meantime.
We do remind players, if they see any buttons or UI pop up, to not do the action command on those. Just a quick reminder, it could send you into the spectating area.
Well put, well put. It's also one of the main rules when you do sign up for the EOS Arena is that you do not click those buttons, so don't do that. Make sure that all of our aerial cameras are in place. I believe we are ready. Yeeter, welcome into the stream. You can join, but not this game. You can join the Discord and you can participate in any future event. But yeah, thank you, thank you. So shout out to the players. They did have a very nice match there. Alright, looks like our spectating camera is ready to...
Are not in place. We're still... Hey, bear with us, ladies and gentlemen. We do know sometimes the wait in between rounds and matches is a bit long. We apologize. We are working on getting that expedited. But we do very much appreciate the patience.
We do have some gameplay that is starting now, so we'll cut over to the aerial cam so you guys can see that. Our players are ready to go. If we want to let them know as
we
soon
are
as you
ready.
I think they get the
and
gist of it.
The second round begins. Let's see, guys, if Team 1 is able to maybe take this round and send EOS Wasteland to a 3rd round, which is, once again, sadly a rare occurrence. We don't see a lot of 3rd rounds on the EOS Wasteland.
See if we can get some aerial gameplay footage coming through on Discord. Seems to have closed again for us.
Team 2 out to a bit of a lead here, but Team 1 hanging in there. But as I say that, Team 2 gets a couple kills and they move up to a 600-point lead. Andy Borse able to take one down, but eliminated by a player on top of the crates. Something you see people not doing often, but actually an extremely good strategy, almost overpowered strategy, not taken advantage of often. And Team 2, to our chagrin, going out to even more of a lead in this round. Let's hope Team 1 doesn't let it get away from them. Seymour and Warrior with a double kill, though. Warrior was the best player on Team 1 last round. He is not going down without a fight, as we can see. Trying to counter the great teamwork and play of Seymour and Tiger Aura.
Runs through,
That
grabs
is
those coins.
4-kill streak by Warrior there, and he brings his team back into it. Will he be able to continue that streak? The gap closed to 600 points now, less than 600. Fighting going on. Warrior, 5 kills in a row, staying alive. Andy Borse with another one, but Warrior finally taken down by Tiger Aura. Nice little resurgence of points there for Team 1. That's what we like to see, guys. Hoping for maybe a win here from Team 1 to send it into 3 rounds. But Team 2 back out to 700-point lead. Tiger Aura and Seymour not messing around. Andy Borse getting into 2v1 and getting absolutely shotgun sandwiched, obliterated.
You know, we really see Team 2 sticking together here. That teamwork, that bond that they've built over the past 2 games is really showing here into this 3rd game, into this 2nd round.
Tiger Aura and Seymour showing a little bit of that just Kamui and Dips teamwork. Just Kamui and Quinton teamwork we saw last week. There it is again, a triple kill between the two of them. And they now are pulling away in points. Another kill. That's 5 kills now between Seymour and Tiger Aura in the last 30 seconds. They are now out to a 1,500-point lead and showing us once again why it is important to stick together and not trickle in this map and game mode, and how even in kill confirmed, teamwork is everything in the EOS Showdown.
You know, we see Team
Tiger
1
Aura again.
They keep
double
splitting
kill.
up. It's weird. I don't like
Andy
that
Borse
gameplay.
trying to break up this great play by Tiger Aura and Seymour, but not able to. And Ginger J finally able to take down Tiger Aura. Ginger J with a double kill. But he is quickly avenged by Tiger Aura. Warrior coming in. Shotgun shots going out. Got a player on top of the canisters. And Tiger Aura with the double kill.
Ginger gets an elim, but goes down.
Team 2 absolutely flying through points here. They need 1,000 points left. Team 1 staying within a respectable range, earning their fair share of points, but it doesn't look like it was enough in this round. It's going to take one heck of a comeback, guys, and it looks like Team 2 might take this round end the match on EOS Wasteland, and we'll see another EOS Showdown multi-match sweep again here. We're working on getting you guys more competitive matches and having these games mean something. But in the meantime, we just got some nice gunplay action for you. Andy Borst and a teammate finding a little bit of teamwork here. That would be Ginger J. Ginger J, though, and Andy Borst separating and instantly dying, showing you how important it is to stick together. And that was the story of the day, guys. Team 2 had better teamwork. They stuck together. They stayed within the general vicinity, most likely communicating properly with each other. And when you do that, you get emphatic victories in the EOS Showdown, as we've seen today, or just like today. And that's it, guys. They get the last kill. Last points required. Team 2
takes this game entirely on the EOS Wasteland. Great show today. I couldn't have been happier with the gameplay. Our players are doing great. Teams are all balanced except for, that one little hiccup, but we got another player back in to take that spot. So I'm glad we got to finish out this last game and not end it on that second game with just EOS Arena.
Teams are all balanced.
Yeah, I just want to give a quick shout out to all of our players. Thank you guys very much for competing today, because without you guys, all of this is nothing. So,
I second that wholeheartely.
And if you are watching right now and you do want to compete someday, we do have future events coming up. So if you join the Discord, you can just pop in to confirm availability, and if you're available, you can react to you can react and you'll be given the role, and then we'll work it out from there. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys later. And give a quick shout out to Mitch Murder before we leave for letting us use the song Mega Magic in today's stream and our past broadcasts. It's an incredible song, and you can hear it right now under us talking. So we'll see you guys later, and thank you.
See you later, guys.